we go. We should be live. Looks like I timed it perfectly. Okay. Alright, pasting to Discord with an @ here. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's chat. Everything is where it should be. Excellent. Okay. So. Oh, did I? Yes. There we go. Okay. Boop. Boop. Could I get anything else? Let's see, I forged 20 items, cooked 20 dishes. Could complete a few domain challenges. Oh, and I could spend Mora, but... that's a lot of Mora. I kind of like Mora. I kind of don't have a lot of it. Alright, but... There's 16,000 Mora. That's something. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's all fine. Alright. We have new stuff. There had been a pop-up. Oh well. I guess it's not important. I'm a bit sick today. If I talk less than normal, that's why. Okay, this is the new rest of the quest. Honestly, I'm very surprised there was no additional area. We could see islands and things out in the, out in the vast, dark, unexplored regions. We could see stuff, but apparently not. Alright. So. Oops, wrong button. Alright, we have 4 test runs. Hey, that's free stuff. Free stuff's always good. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is either. What is this? Were you a boss? Well, I'm sure I beat you up, so, I didn't even realize you were a boss, I guess. Ha! Alright, we're gonna go over here for a second. Grab something off that bounty board. Ah, there we go. I get to build up my Noel today and finally have a proper usable tank. She's gonna hit usability. Alright, and the secrets of butter crab. You put butter on a crab. Ooh. That was the secret. Okay. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It is, however, a 4-star recipe. So, I am going to take a look at what it does. Please be healing. Please be healing and cheap and easy to make. Don't be defense. Attack's okay sometimes. No. It's defense. Borderland crisp bread. Oh, hey! Increase defense and healing. Well... Well... Alright, we'll cook some. Oh, you need me to do this 20 times to unlock auto? Why? I don't think I'm going to use this very often. 6, 7, we're probably good. During a boss fight, that could make a difference. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's run the test runs. Alright, Nefer. Show me what you got. Dendro damage dealer that does lunar stuff. Okay. Yeah, the Verdant Dew stuff. Certain characters can consume the dew. Do the dew. Shadow Dance state. Alright, she then drinks the Mountain Dew. Ascended Gleam. It will cause nearby dendro cores to convert into seeds of deceit. So, instead of dendro being landmines and missiles, she turns dendro into buffs. Is that the general, like, thing for her? I think that's generally what's going on here, I think. Oh, she's all by herself.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Oh, at least she looks cool while doing it.
Let's see what you're made of. The deception ends here.
Alright. So, something like that. Okay, let's see. Llama, Ino, Diona.
Look at you, Boozound.
Ah.
You're blind. Look, the rainbow.
You poor lost lamb. For the everlasting forest. No more lies. Seek within. It all falls into place.
Wow, she recharged that almost instantly.
Diona special. Pew pew. Ding dong, water bomb.
You're
Alright.
the frostman of old, lush as the moon. The deception
Well.
ends here.
I mean, the enemies basically can't do anything, so other than seeing a lot of numbers come out of them, I can't really judge how good she is. She hits the enemy a lot. Okay. Ah, Farina. Okay, now. Somebody I need. Or at least I want. Honestly, I have a huge amount of water types right now. Numa or Osai aligned hydro damage? What the hell are you talking about? She summons other Salon members? What are you talking about? Universal revelry state? She gains fanfare when a character's HP increases or decreases. Get hit or heal, and she... something. Anyway, she buffs the party. And she's supposed to do off-field damage, I think. And she's a Pokemon trainer, apparently. Look at that. Alright. Sayu. Oh, hi, Bennett. How's it going? I'm gonna get you one of these days. I'm the least familiar with Sayu out of this set.
I'm going in.
Alright.
Ninjutsu. Gotta dash.
And show me what you got.
Shower me with praise.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. Her hit points are slowly decreasing. I thought Bennett's aura would be healing her.
Everybody stand back. Let the world come alive. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, she uses a sword, not a catalyst. Really?
I'm going in.
Ah, I'm gonna have to spend more time with her to figure her out more, but, I mean, she summons things that fights the enemy. That basically makes her a fischl, a water fischl. She drains party hit points. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. We'll figure her out later. Well, gee, I wonder if I know how this guy works. Ah, no primo gems. Oh well. XP and masks, and I actually need masks.
Everybody stand back.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
All right, fire, ice, and water.
Rain cutter.
What you gonna do about all that, huh?
I'm going in.
Man,
Let's
Bennett
light
can
it
just
up.
constantly lay down his ability, can't he?
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Rain outlines your fate. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this. Everybody stand back. Huh?
Cool it. Huh. This moment will be frozen in time.
Let me weave you a...
Okay. And lastly, we have... Oh, you. Okay, yeah, sure. I've got you. Throwing mode. I played with her once before somewhere. Maybe it was another test drive or something, I'm not sure.
Hey, go away. Don't be scared.
Yeah, she just fills the, She should be... Yeah, there it goes. There's the green grenade.
Out of my way. Stand with me. Wings of darkness. Come. Witness the power of Gugwa. Yes. Stay put. Ready, go.
Yeah, look at all the little things she's put out. A whole ton of landmines and a whole ton of stuffed animals.
Dissipate. Uglay, you're up. No, my sword. Hey, go away. I'll settle this.
Yeah, they did disappear when I hit them with
By
lightning.
royal decree.
Yeah. Lightning does set off the landmines. Neat. Neat. Yeah, okay. I'll have to build a Dendro character someday. Alright, test drive's complete. No, stop going that way. There you go. Alright. So, what the hell is all of this? Backpack of Fortune. Blessing of Wealth does sound good. Back accessory. Cosmetics. Reproduce Splendor. Is this all cosmetics? I think this is all cosmetics. Maybe the backpack does something? Maybe? Milystra Wonderland. Let's go heal the party. And let's take a moment to check out Noel. I think I have enough stuff now. Holy shit. 720. What's this? Whatever that is. They're going big on these costume pieces, aren't they? Okay. So... Noel! It is your time. You wish to ascend. We must do masks. Now, during the week, I did what I was supposed to. I did my homework. I gathered a bunch of masks. So we should not have any issues. She should reach usability today. So let's begin with... I'm gonna need some of these. Huh. Yeah, we'll stick to Dory. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was great. Bonus items. Okay, masks, masks. Ominous mask. Okay, what else did we need? What else? What else? I think it's something up here. Was it this? Good job, Mona. Hold on. We'll be sure before we can't convert backwards, so we need to be certain. Alright, let's begin by ascending you. Alright. My first tank character. Look at that defense stat. It's gonna go up by 40 points. Not to mention all the hit points. Alright, more investment. Another 50 defense. Wow, if we were to ascend her again, it would cost me a hell of a lot. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford this if I wanted to. Only thing I've got are the berries. But that's okay. She does not have to be 90 to achieve usability. Alright, next up, we have her weapon. Okay, I need Golden Raven and Divine Body. All right. Done. And done. All right. Whose burst just buffs normal attack with Geo? Also, what is a burst? Is that the ultimate, or is that the skill you use all the time? Alright. It's actually only a 4% defense difference from before. Yeah, leveling up the sword didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Oh well. I kind of want to make a couple more white blinds and merge them together. Alright. You use your regular attacks a lot, which is unusual. So I think it could be worth a couple. Masks are going to be the big problems. This literally boosts how much defense boosts her attack. This is huge. Oh, look at that. Dvalin's Claw? Ah, you're going to be easy. You're going to be the first character I can bring above level 6 without having a huge struggle. It's still expensive, though. My gosh, is it expensive. Okay, I need more stained masks and guides to resistance. This is her healing ability.
People seem to think I was born with super...
Alright. Let's see. Was that guide to resistance? Where is that? Vagrancy, moonlight, conflict. Where is it? Oh, there it is, resistance. Aha. Oh good, he's got 25% refund rate. That's perfect. That's about as good as we ever get. So we got an extra book thanks to him. Alright, masks. Despite how many I gathered, they sure don't last long, do they? Noah likes to snack on them like potato chips, apparently. Alright. More healing, more shielding. That healing percent chance doesn't really matter if you get her constellation. And that's as far as that goes, so might as well up your attacks a bit more. Alright, end of the road. For now. But yeah, theoretically I could bring her all the way up to the max. Everyone else requires really exotic items for that. Generally. But Dvalin's Claw, I have a whole pile of these. Alright, theoretically, you have reached usability. Getting you to level 90 is... I mean, sure would be nice, but we'll see in the future. I don't really feel like I need to bring your talents up super high, unless you turn out to be really good. Yeah, this makes the healing effect 100%, so... yeah. That first constellation is good.
I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far.
Well, I don't use the Q key. I use a controller! Anyway, her ultimate. Got it. Alright. We're gonna make a change to this party so we can compare. I want to compare Sit Lolly
Leave me alone.
against Noelle.
Never mind. Let's.
Let's see. Now I just need a testing ground. Where should we test them? Let's try over here. This is as good as anything. Let's see what happens. Alright. Sit Lolly. I want you to take some hits. What's this moon? Yeah, you definitely weren't here before. Yeah, this was just a regular guy. I was wondering what a regular monster was doing here with no treasure. It was a placeholder. This is the thing right here. It will change its element to elementalist. Interesting.
Show no mercy.
All right, Mr. Pegasus. Broke the shield in 2 whacks. Yeah, that took off a big chunk of her health. Come on. Alright, that's enough of a stress test. Your turn.
Stone.
Come on, keep coming before the shield expires. I need to see how good it is. Ah! Alright, well, whatever. Stress tester. Oh, you teleport.
Leave it all to me.
I'd rather you continue making regular attacks. Keep going. Darn, her shield does not last long enough. Her shield just goes down too quickly.
If at first you don't succeed, I must leave no stone unturned. Lolline, eat Papa! Get him! Get to work! Show no mercy. Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Alright, show us your DPS. You don't have a DPS. Yeah, that's fair. But she's healing! So I would say she's comparable to my Sit Lolly, who I've invested a lot more resources into than Noelle. But she has the ability to heal herself, which is, you know, kind of a big deal. Sit Lolly does not. So, as a pure tank, yeah, this is a pure tank. If I get her Constellation 1, which is inevitable, I get her Constellation 1, so the healing's 100%, and yeah, that's pretty much what she needs to be. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with having invested so heavily in this character. I think she can be usable. Alright, do you think that boss likes frost? Actually, it's had a thing about elemental changing. It'd probably be better if I hit it with multiple elements, wouldn't it? Probably. Yeah. Let's go find out what this thing drops. I wonder what else has been altered in this land.
Fulfill our pact. Wings of darkness. Come. Start the
Alright.
clock. Faster, stronger. Wrath from the sky.
Well, My Little Pony isn't doing so well this time, huh?
Incinerate. You two. Time to end them. Odds revealed. Controlled breathing. On my mark. Midnight Phantasmagor.
Alright.
Surge.
Ooh, man, his defenses go way up when he switches forms. Uh-oh. Looks like it ran out, and now you're sleepy.
Burn it down.
I really need to get Motorhead's
Light of the blazing sun.
crit rate up. Man, your defenses are really high now.
Let's move. Control breathing.
We took out half your health in no time at all, and suddenly... You know what? Let's have a sandwich break. I have some lovely new food items. Let's try that buttered crab. You know, that's another thing I can do to help, the buttered crab actually seems perfect for, Noelle.
I summon thee. Start the clock.
Alright, come on. This has to be the finishing. You're just immune to fire. You're just immune. That's a good thing I didn't choose, my Skirk team.
Step aside. By royal decree. Light it up. Shift. Light of the blazing sun.
Okay.
Incinerate.
And it's down! Yeah, that's fine. Once again, the gladiators set. Alright, well, you know, same items as always. We got antlers. Okay, antlers. That's what it drops. Okay. Alright, well. Gaston's favorite boss. I use antlers in all of my decorating. Okay, so, do we want to pursue the story? Or do we want to find out what this Wonderland stuff is? Now is the time. The gift is unsealed. Blah, 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 blah. Complete Knights of Favonius. Curious Vitalis. Is this gonna be like that Imaginarium Theater thing? I'm not good at that one. Oh, it's for ascending Nefer? Really? Why would Nefer want antlers? Is she envious of Llama? Is she gonna hot glue them to her head? Alright, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go to Wonderland and get a look at this. Dear Traveler, Oh no, it's multiplayer. Speech? Uh-huh. Oh no, safety. It is strictly forbidden to impersonate other people. Oh no. Advertise. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Holy shit. Great, wonderful, thanks. 2 mannequins devoted to you will accompany you in the world of Mage Octavia? Okay.
Imagine, if you can believe it, a whole other world within this universe. In that world, people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as lucid dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined. But outside of their flawless reality,
Okay. Seal from Chrono Trigger. Got it.
World remained. And in the end, the cold, hard truths of the real world caught up to them in the reality to which they had escaped. Deep in the dark ruins, another soul who was fleeing destruction discovered the final remains of this world. These 2 terminals were once a means for the dreamers to manage the outside world. Now, they form part of the Mage's collection. The Mage once tried to form a world from things she had gleaned in her eclectic experience. But as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering Mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although
Hey,
she did not find
Vasily!
an answer, her loneliness faded away in time.
How's it
But
going?
as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized
Oh,
that
this is going to be the user content thing.
A vibrant, captivating.
I heard they were
antagonist.
going to let users make their own stuff.
Glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with
Yeah,
hope.
whatever you say. Just go into the
The
thing.
lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the Mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Okay. Here, I can't figure out how to fix this. You do it. Bye. I get a mannequin. You know, this is unusual, but I actually think the guy's a little bit better dressed, even though it's almost identical. I think I like the cape more. Usually in games, they always dress the female characters better. Okay. Sure. So we have a second traveler now to play as? Oh, we're just gonna leave the other one asleep? Okay. Oh, that's good. Whoa, what's... I was just complimenting you on how you're dressed. Okay. Well. Ha. Ripped up jeans. Oh, kind of nondescript. I'm just gonna stick with this one, thanks. Oh, wait a minute, we can... Okay. Kind of the same thing going on. Okay. Well, I mean, if I can just swap them at will, I mean, you know, what's it matter? Yeah, well, oh my gosh. You did not allow this for the main character, but you've allowed this with... I see. Is that how it is? ghostly sheet white. What if I want to have him be blue, though? Where's the Smurfed skin tone? Random outfit combination? Hold on a second. Oh, I see. Okay. Huh. I've never been good with character customizers. Big, sad, soulful eyes, sure, why not? I can't even see most of the eyebrows behind your hair. Ooh, angry eyes! Sad. Yeah, what if we did the angry eyes? Yeah, kinda. Oh, come on! That's the same hairstyles, but just in a different color. Come on, give me some Dragon Ball Super Saiyan hair. What is this? This looks like a wig. Going for future Trunks. The future Trunks look with that hair. Got some casual wear, all kinds of stuff. You know, the belt is nice, but oh no, it's clipping through the clothes. How are you? Come on now. Your wardrobe consists of 8 things for pants, and somehow some of them are clipping through the default shirt. Guys, what are you doing? Surely you can do better than that. I don't know why, but this kind of works. These boots.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
There you go. That voice does not fit at all. I love it. Let's go with that. Alright, we're done here. Travelers can make use of the overwrite key to rename. Oh, wow. Yeah. Terms of service, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know. Faceless? I'm gonna go with 9 dragons. Yeah, let's go with 9 dragons. I've always liked that name. What? I'm taking There you go. At least it didn't tell me the name was already taken. Why not a reference to one of my favorite games? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know how we were doing this whole Genshin thing? Yeah, we were tired of it. Here's a new main character in a new game. Have fun! This is totally gonna be the fan content thing. I can't attack. Oop. Yeah, cosmetics, I hear ya. Oh my gosh, they're really going all in on this cosmetics thing, aren't they? Well, that's nice. Okay. So yeah, the user-generated content, we're not actually going to play as our Genshin characters, we're going to play as this guy, huh? Yeah, this is the user-generated stuff. Tornado Simulator? I can see why someone mentioned Roblox. So what do you get for doing any of this? Well, okay, we just changed our clothes, I guess. Oh. Alternate costumes. Oh joy, is that everything? Everything is alternate costumes, isn't it? I think so. I think it's all gonna be... Huh. Decoration. I kind of feel like this should be somehow integrated into your teapot. Is this a battle pass? You stick a battle pass in here. I see. I only learned what battle passes were from Genshin. And now I find they have another one. Okay. Make one. You have an alternate wishing banner. Five-star cosmetics. Aha. It's all cosmetics. All of it. Everything here is cosmetics. Everything! But what if I don't care about cosmetics? Hold on a second, wait, there's two more. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright. Aha, Wonderland XP, is it? Well. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. You know what? I was kind of kidding, but now I kind of... Yeah, we got tired of making Genshin. Here's another game for you to play. Here's your new main character. Have fun! It's got all of its own stuff. I didn't really know what to expect from user-generated content, but this certainly wasn't it. What am I even picking up? Well, I can't pick up another flame. Hey, you have unlimited stamina! We've finally done it! We finally got unlimited stamina, guys! Unfortunately, I don't think we can take it with us into the game proper. I have no idea what I'm picking up. Alright, let's go try a random... let's try a game and see. You bring the mannequin to use in Genshin, do we? Alright, fine. Gather some fire. Alright, I can do that. "13 out of 30. Sure. I need my motorcycle. How can I be without my motorcycle? Of 30. What am I gonna get for this? It's probably gonna be a t-shirt. Or a bag or something. Alright, fine. Wow, you're really making me work for this, aren't you? Alright, that's fine. So I have absolutely no idea what this character can actually do, but we'll find out soon, I'm sure. There doesn't appear to be any real explanation to why we suddenly have this character. It's just, oh yeah, here's an alternate world where people's dreams, blah blah blah, bye. Well, why does that result in me getting this thing? I didn't do anything special to unlock it. Alright. Very close now. Alright, one more batch. Okay. Here you go. Collection progress, 31 out of 30. What? What? Excuse me? Well, I've submitted 31 out of 30. Alright, let's go try to do something. Who are you? Another player. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Peach Blossom Springs. Crossbow Cart. Combat Challenge. Blade Soccer? Well, I guess they can build some stuff. I don't need it. I just want to play a... oh, okay, I guess I can't play that one. Well, thanks, I guess. Mining Simulator. Bridge Battle. Detailed intro on some of them. A lot lot of just how to play things, huh? Rebuild Fairy Tale Town. Support single player. That's what I want to see. Yeah, that makes this easier. Run a cake shop. Whoever loves rowing can row. What? Oh, hey, guns. There you go. Third-person shooter. Ah. You can't go wrong with a tower defense, right? Or maybe you can. Let's find out. Start! Oh, okay. Start! Yeah, you said single player supported. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Cooperative tower defense. Well, they were able to put text in their games. I thought this was a tower defense. Oh. Now I need to make gunpowder, huh? Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's see what else we got. That was not a tower defense game. That was a run back and forth and craft cannonballs. I don't know, maybe it would open up to have more later, maybe not. Let's see. Support single player. 80% recommended. Well, okay then. Do it. Confirm. Do it. Make it happen. Oh, I'm still in here. That's why. Oh, okay. Leave. Confirm. Leave. Yeah, leave that. Okay. Now. Why can't I... Why am I having trouble playing this one? Leaderboard. Oh, hey, achievements. How about that? Okay, create room. Ah, it's not just supports. It is a single-player game. Well, that's good. Okay, let's try this one. After this, we're going to leave Wonderland, I think. have the club. Huh. He only has one attack. I can't spin around or anything. Gold get. Okay, what's that do? Hey! Upgrade your tool. How? Literally the only thing I can do is attack. Build? Build cost? I only have one button to interact with the world! What do you mean, build? Alright, we'll hit stuff with a stick until, oh, I can dig. New button acquired. Maybe it's a thing where you just achieve a certain amount of gold and then you automatically get a better weapon. This feels so weightless. There's no satisfying crunch when you hit things. Oh no, storage is full. Have to run over here now. It's early days. If I'd come back in a month or something, they might have massively improved this or made other games. It's really hard to judge something like this when it only just released and nobody's had time to really work with it yet. All I can say is, yep, it's a game engine. For making your own games. But what could you really do with it? Hard to say. There is a variety of different things available, at least. Seems like it's got the tools to do stuff. But I think you'd be playing these games for the joy of the game and not for any kind of reward. Well, now we've run into a bit of a problem. If I can't figure out how to upgrade the tool, I guess we lose. Build tool factory. You know what? That's probably what it is just stand on the tile. I'll bet that's what they want. For whatever reason, this tile's hot, so I stand on... Oh, okay. Okay, that was unexpected. Yeah, that was unexpected. Okay. I can sell while in the car. I can't figure out how to get out of the car. I think I can't. I think we're stuck now. Oh well, at least there seems to be infinitely respawning goods here, so, you know, there's that going for us, I guess. I wonder where they got the music from. This doesn't sound like normal Genshin music. Oh, I can hit this too. Well, we sure seem to be able to mine pretty much anything, don't we? Just drive through this stuff. Still haven't figured out how to refine a jade. What have we done? No, really, what is this? Oh, refined crystal. Okay. Sure are a lot of thieves hanging around here. But how does one refine crystal? I've got tons of gold. Alright, let's hit this stuff again. The purple stuff all disappeared. Ah, here we go. Here's a spot we can do something. Jade equals refined jade. Okay, well I have jade and crystal. How do I put it in you? Unknown. I seem to just be refining it just by wandering back and forth, I think. Yeah, the constant trips back to sell grows annoying. We need a bigger storage bank. So we've got 3 red bars that we're filling in. Sometimes it's hard to register a hit on the thief. No stone, no amethyst, no silver. Can I build another building, please? Alright. Here, take this jade. If I could ever figure out how. Oh, I found it. Alright. Well. Alright. Seems straightforward enough. Will anything happen when I fill all 3 meters? What do you think? Anything happen at all? I think we're done with refined crystal. I think it's all jade all the time now. This does not look like jade to my eyes. gather our jade, we had to commit quite a lot of traffic accidents on these random guys that keep showing up. Alright. Do you think we've got enough to win yet? Let's find out. Congratulations, you've completed all game records. Your clear time has been recorded. Oh, I was speed running and didn't know it? You can choose to exit or accumulate wealth to climb the leaderboard. No, I think we're good, thanks. Press this button to settle. Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Victory! How long till someone gains the system by making the easiest possible achievements? Spits out like 100 games that are just pathetically easy, so you unlock everything. Okay. Leave that. Yes, we're done. We're done! Alright. We did gain a level. Okay, how do I escape this place? How do I go back to playing Genshin? Oh my gosh, it has a whole different everything! Yeah, that's great and all, but I need to get out of here. I need to escape! Alright, this'll get us out of here. Yes, yes, yes. Alright! Let's go do something else. Let's go play Genshin instead. Okay. It feels a little bit like the old Blizzard games, like Warcraft and StarCraft used to have a lot of custom games made with them that were great. I always liked stuff like that, but oh wait, obtained a mannequin. Well, I never did this viewpoint. Yeah, okay. Where? Is it not with the other characters? Oh wait, no, here he is. Oh, there you are. You're level 20 already? Where'd that come from? Does he level up from doing mini-games? Instead of... That's what we get. We have to play mini-games to level him up. Look at this. His hit points basically doubles if I get to... Yeah, okay, alright. Well... Is that 0 attack? 0% attack. Oh, it looks like he equips weapons like a normal person. And artifacts. No constellations! Okay, sword user. Corresponding to their own elemental type. Converted to the... So you can choose whatever element you want to be, I guess. dealing 1 instance of damage to nearby opponents. Additionally, when opponents enter the restricted zone, they receive 1 instance of damage. This effect can trigger once every 0.5 seconds. So what, he wants to stand on the edge and move back and forth? The enemy keeps hitting his restricted zone? It will disappear if he leaves the field. Oh, come on. You don't want to be an off-field element doer? Oh, okay, here we go. Alright. So you swap out and everything explodes. Huh. What? When he uses his elemental skill or burst, he'll change his existing cosmetic plans at random? What, he's just gonna change his clothes in the middle of a fight? That can't be what that means. Birthday, none. Affiliation, none. Vision, doesn't have one. Constellation, nope. I see. Well, it's good to have somebody who can be any element, I guess. That's a thing that could be of some use, I guess. The same element as the Traveler. So you can't have the Traveler and him in 2 different elements in a party. That's an odd restriction. Okay. I don't know. Not too excited about the mannequin character. As I said, we could check back in a month and see what the Wonderland looks like after people have had some time to play around with the engine. They might start making really fun stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see. I will render no verdict, no strong opinion on the feature at the moment. Because it's been in the game for, what, 2 days? So. Someone will come along and they'll make a game that raises the bar. And then other people will learn from it and make better games. And that'll happen more than once. That's my prediction. Alright, so. New wishes are out. I think I should go for Farina. Truth of Tranquil Waters or Dawning Frost. Well, I don't know what either of those are. Let's try Details? How about you tell me what these are? Oh, come on. Come on, let me look at them. I'll have to look these up later. I'll just look them up later, it's fine. Okay, we still got another week before all of this resets. Unless I really decide I want Amber or Razor. I don't have Razor. He's an electric type, I think. Alright, well, this is open for 13 days. I'm not entirely sure what this wants from me to give me extra cosmetics. I get what this is now, I think. Wait, what is Phantom Night Candlelight? It doesn't say. Oh well. Let's do more Nod Cry. Let's aim to finish up Nod Cry, and then I can finally explore the chasm. I've wanted to check out the chasm for a long time now. And with no new areas to explore, this should be relatively straightforward.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
I don't care about insects. We're not here for insects, Moika. Stop talking about insects every day. It's weird. You're weird, Moika.
Ad Astra.
Alright, hold on a sec. Have we actually done anything today? No, we haven't. Okay, fair enough. Let's do something. Well, wait, was that? Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Huh? That's not the price we agreed on. What do you think you're playing at?
Dear Miss Yehoda, if you manage to return the object of your next commission intact, then I assure you your reward will be paid in full.
It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know a bunch of monsters were gonna jump me out of nowhere and knock me into that river?
Because you're into that. And that's what happens everywhere all the time. Monsters jump out of nowhere. That's literally a feature of the local environment. Everywhere.
Might I also ask that you don't spread so much misinformation to our clients when you're escorting them in the future?
I wasn't spreading misinformation. Most of what I said was based firmly on the truth.
The master bandit who has stolen from every town and village in Nodcry.
Yeah, that's me.
That was just me trying to sound cool. No one told me the client was from the Fontaine Guards. She wouldn't stop questioning me the whole way. That woman takes herself too seriously. No sense of humor at all. I can't believe she asked the guild to revoke my membership.
The fixer who protects all of Nasha Town.
Yeah, that's probably me as well.
I was talking about Boss Neff. I was telling the client about her.
Regardless, Miss Yehoda, if you wish to take on any more commissions in the future, it would be best.
I know. Be careful what you do and say. Boss Neff's always yammering on at me. But my mouth gets all itchy when I don't use it too long.
Perhaps you could take a few pointers from our experienced adventurer here.
Oh, you don't want to take after me.
The Traveler? I guess she's not the worst person to learn from. But you're gonna need to wait for me to take this reward back to Boss Neff first. She ain't gonna be happy that it's not the full amount. I feel a lecture coming.
Why do you need Boss Neffer? Why don't you just work on your own? And take everything.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello! You must be the Traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt?
The plan is hit them with sticks until they go away. It's the same plan every time. A nation that does not exist. Wonderland? Alright. Huh, there really isn't all that much closer I could teleport this time. Oh hey, do you sell things yet? There we go. That's who I meant to talk to. Still! Okay. Well, I guess the update didn't fix that shop. I'll have to unlock it by doing something, I'm sure. This is awful close to the town. Now, how did they scratch the cliff like that?
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
That's what we're all doing. Getting stronger. Isn't that what this world's about?
So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact.
The what?
But the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rarir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt
Wow,
like
everyone's
this.
here.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Well, you heard it, Effa. Time to build a new bot. A war machine.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Nodcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had
I
Marionette
have this
and her big
weird
robo
feeling
buddy
like the
to help us,
translation was
and we still
muddled
barely held
right
our
there.
ground. If we had to face him alone,
She held up her hand like this. This is not how you make 3. I don't know what this hand sign means, but it's not 3. This is how somebody shows 3. I feel like they just threw a mistranslation in my face.
Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki.
Oh, you
Somewhere
think?
like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure.
Alright,
If we just
let's
sit
set a
back
bunch of
and let
bear
him keep
traps around
absorbing
those 2
Kuvaki,
places.
we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
You guys need a weapon that'll hurt him. That's not made out of Kuvaki.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
She's making that gesture again with her hand.
Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir,
Maybe that's the only
not
pose they
pursue him.
gave her hand.
Get out of
That's
the area and
possible.
alert the rest of us as soon as possible.
Couldn't
We
figure
need
out
to
how
put
to use
safety
Blender
first.
to give her more
All right,
poses.
we'd better get
Oh
moving.
well, we'll just
Come
use
on,
this
Vanessa,
same one
let's
every
go.
time. Alright. Over here. Oh, hey, what's that? Expedition reward? Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Free resources is always a good thing to find.
Add astro.
Yoink. There. Okay.
Try and stop me!
Well, what do y'all think?
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious, and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where, or what, is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one! Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Oh. Oh yeah. Well, they could just drink up her power. Well, guys, you should probably help.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Maybe this is the guy we should be wishing for on the next banner.
This is insane.
Shoot something! Don't just stand there!
Out of here!
On it.
Run away? Oh yeah, I like that plan. Come on. Hey there, Raven.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness.
You have a real problem with people restraining you. That's literally how this game started.
Watch out.
You should probably figure out an answer to not being restrained anymore. A ring of freedom of movement would go a long way. Or maybe you could just wear armor covered in knives. That might work too. Since when can I do that? Oh, I guess we've discovered a new power. If we touch moon goddesses, we can teleport people everywhere, all around us.
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Yeah, we should definitely be wishing for that guy on the next banner.
That was too close.
Forget Nefer, we want that
Barely
guy.
made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
Alright, call the Fatui. Tell them you've got a problem. They nominally feel like they own this place, right?
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it.
Who despises the moon? I mean, maybe a werewolf would be unhappy with it, but, you know.
I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go off and collect a whole bunch of Archons, okay? I know Venti, and I know Raiden Shogun and her puppets, and I know Zhongli. How about I just bring all them over here?
It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But, right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
Oh, well, let's get out of here.
Counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
That's actually a pretty good exchange. I was wondering where they were going with her line of thinking.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Yeah, that's Paimon's job. Look at how angry she is. You're trying to take her job from her. Paimon, distract this thing while we escape.
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
What? What?
What is it, Loma?
That's right. I forgot. She's insane. Right. Okay. I'll stop questioning her choices.
The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Wolf would have been a little bit better, because coyotes would not be native to a region like this, but even so, it's still a nonsensical saying. The wolf does not, does not stop for bypassers when howling at the moon? What is that supposed to mean? It's incomprehensible.
Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Careful now. Jehoda's last exchange was really good. I can't say we should run away. And then she goes, we should run away. Like, that was really good. This time it's, oh no, I can't overlook that she saved my life, followed by, yeah, we can't overlook that you saved our lives. That does not have the same punch to it. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over now.
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them.
Started treating her like a slot machine.
If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional.
Not true.
What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family.
No, Llama, I am 100% in disagreement with that. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional? No, not at all. Would you say that somebody having a baby, that the relationship is purely transactional because the baby needs the mother? That's insane. Get out of here with that shit.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
All we have to do is find a good source of Kuvaki to dip you in, and you'll be right as rain.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been
the next time you can teleport, let's teleport to the moon.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find
the what?
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us.
They are?
They're likely just a scouting party.
They look like they're moving towards us.
Won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
See, they're not running away from us. Oh, my gosh. I have 4 characters that okay, well.
Everlasting forest. Forest, protect us.
The long sleep beckons.
Man, Flynn's looks so cool when he does his ultimate.
Rear's closing in on us. You need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them.
Hyper Bloom. Basically does just turn it into a pile of rockets, doesn't it?
Receive my blessing.
The night cometh.
Oh, I'm not getting any drops or anything interesting from this, so...
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Well, it's cool and all.
Accelerating.
Should I just leave? Why should I go back? Why would I go back? We just escaped them. Was the game not expecting me to just escape the wild hunt when it tells me to?
That was too close.
What was?
We barely made it out of there alive.
Really?
What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation.
Oh no.
I doubt his strength.
Oh no.
When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing.
It started over?
We weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh
How
no.
it all started.
Oh no.
Can you shed any
Kutar.
Oh no.
Cross-checking database.
Wait.
There are many reasons I've never met why he holds me.
Why?
There are many potential.
You told
it is
me
also
escape
possible-
the wild hunt, so I did.
Strategy.
And now you're punishing me for listening to you.
Earlier. No.
Running is our.
Huh?
You seem surprised.
I shouldn't
Well,
have trusted
It's not
them.
too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of
Oh
time.
well, have another Hershey bar.
Active space?
I can eat more cheap,
Doesn't
crappy
that make
chocolate.
sense? A coyote doesn't stop. What is it? The frost moon scions.
It's not even real chocolate. I don't know what it's made out of.
Pretty much saved my life back
Probably
there.
sugar
If
mostly.
I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive my.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar,
Oh my gosh.
Kutar. I know they would make
I
self-centered
can't
wishes.
believe it started the
If it were
whole
me,
thing over again.
I might have walked away too.
Unbelievable.
But I believe that time
This is a
can
huge
change
sequence.
every. After any relationship, you were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. Very well then.
Both times you saved us.
It is. Rejected by the world. My power is.
What do you mean?
The 3 moons belong to the 3 moons, yet moonlight, but this method.
It's the wild hunt.
Even faster than we expected.
See how those wild hunt creatures are.
Then what are we waiting for?
Alright, let's try this again.
By the frost moon of old. Lush as the moon.
They just keep coming. This is driving me nuts.
Rerear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them. And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. If this goes on much longer.
ultimatum protocol.
Default for standing around and talking when you should have been running.
Receive my blessing.
Not that these are a particular threat or anything.
For the everlasting forest.
Go cross.
The night cometh. Observe.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Break the wild hunt's onslaught is
One
the quest
heart
objective.
in prayer.
Fire.
Your plan. Being done, Butterbot.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Oh, it ended. Maybe it was on a timer. Well, what was the point of teleporting away? If we just end up like this. Wait, who's this guy? Oh.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
He evaporated the wild hunt just by looking at him, did he?
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Oh, hi. I'm a member of your knighthood.
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Well. Mondstadt characters hanging out over here, huh?
Are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
Why are Mondstadt Knights hanging out in Nodcry?
AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information.
Spies.
Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Cool.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected.
Paimon, stop hitting on
You
him.
have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off.
You brought some of the knights? Was it Amber? You brought Amber, didn't you? Yeah, no wonder he saw you coming.
My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
I thought that you were hanging out in the black market of information. Are you not as well informed as you led me to believe?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
Well, isn't that always the way of things? You take a day off.
You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
I found even more interesting files inside a sanctuary.
All we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still,
a lot of ancient history was in there.
They won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Hit him. A lot.
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter.
Alright, Ainu, time to build the game's first 6-star character. I believe in you. Start constructing. Give it 4 arms. That way it can wield 2 claymores at once. Yeah, that'd be great.
To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
Or drain his power away.
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The Iridescent Moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible.
Really?
However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the Iridescent Moon's marrow?
It really bothers me how much they talk without their lips moving. It's like sometimes it's the inconsistency. If their lips never moved, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's just how it is. But it's the inconsistency that bugs me.
We will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
What? Really? Them?
Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette? Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
With what? The lips moving when characters talk? As I said, if the lips never moved, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's just how the game is. It's the inconsistency that bothers me. Sometimes their lips move, and sometimes they don't. And it actually distracts me.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarear's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know.
Hey, Starry!
If Kuthar
How's it
hadn't given us
going?
that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
Hey! We've had all kinds of people drop in today.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Ah, she heard me.
Yeah, she probably owns this place.
Boss! What are you doing here?
It's a black market of
I'm now
information.
asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarear. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Nodcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think that Nefer's not a spoke of any intelligence agency in the neighborhood?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
Yep.
Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh? Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
Well, good luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me go through let me rifle through my inventory. I have so much stuff. I'm sure there's something you'd love to have. I got earth sigils. I've got lightning sigils. I've got, so many different food items. You wouldn't believe how much food we have in this sack, actually. Take your pick.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again,
I'm a little bit short on hilichurl masks, though. You can't have those
so
today.
I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her.
You know, it's funny.
Begging you.
When she was introduced, I didn't think I would care much for Jehoda. But next to Flynn, she might actually be my favorite character in Nod Cry.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after.
Don't accept
you still have it
favors.
on you?
Now I'm gonna do you a favor. Mixed messages much, Nefer?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nodcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed.
Okay. Oh yeah. I recently discovered the manhwa SSS Suicide Hunter. I think that's its title. Something like that. It's really good. It starts out... You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not super far into it, but it's gotten pretty good. Oh, wait. I thought I was going to pick one of the 3. Okay.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
I'm here to beat you up and steal everything. As usual. It's my weekly routine.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble.
We're not?
I just want to see Sandrone.
Aww.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Music here's a little bit strange. Hey, think you guys could spare one of those mechs? I'd really like to pilot one of your mechs.
Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
How long till she shows up on a banner, you think? I think we'll have to wait a while.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
The what who?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
Why are we here with her? I don't think she actually needs us for this.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
The one that I killed in, Japan?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Fevronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return.
Until it was more than you could bear.
Well, if you know all that,
I
why
get
were
why
you
you left.
angry at her?
And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be real.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wouldn't you rather have an army assist you?
You want us to leave you here by yourself?
Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
Okay, cool. Have fun with it.
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapons system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
Well.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful
There we
creations.
go.
Let's see who comes out on top.
Oh my gosh, are you finally letting me pilot a mech? Thank you. But can I do more than just shoot? Where did you find this many corpses? Well, how did you make an awesome mech battle boring? I'm just holding down a button looking around.
Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire!
Well, it's a little bit better. They are coming in large numbers, at least. Yeah, these are less mechs and more turrets.
That's it, keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
You don't have any machine guns set up for this particular spot? Have to use the sniper for all of them, huh? pointless. Okay, look, they're not even walking over here. They're just spawning in the middle of the area.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Oh, I want the giant circular saw.
They're more tenacious than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
Ew, I can't turn far enough left to get that one over there.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise. Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to... Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh, why even bother doing that? This one was already broken. See, there's the guy to hit with a sniper rifle. It's the room with the giant smashy things.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon, go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Okay, well. Meanwhile, at the Curatorium of Secrets. We get to sit around a table and sniff incense.
So this
oh
is
joy.
your method for investigating Revier's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rerir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Oh.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
I know who you're talking about.
Bring in the merchant
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
God, I wasn't expecting her to get involved in this.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
I only know what little I've seen of her in Nodcry.
You've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more
She's a
you'll
bit
save.
one-dimensional, but at least she has some personality.
What have you got in the way of survival gear?
I find that Llama and Anefa both have about as much personality as cardboard. Which is a shame, because otherwise Llama seems like a pretty good character, but I think it's mostly the voice acting is just so emotionless most of the time. Maybe in another language, maybe it's just the English voice actor, I don't know. And Anefa's got the same thing, where her voice lines are all, well, robotic. And putting those two characters in the same region where they're, you're constantly bouncing between one and the other.
The one type of gear I've
At least this character's constantly oozing with emotion when she's delivering her lines.
Dredged up from the bottom of the sea. At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
Well, once we finish with Nodcry, we're going back to Liyue. I'm gonna finally see the chasm, so we'll be switching back to Chinese when we go there.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Nodcry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
I still don't know what region I should give the Korean voice acting to. Inazuma was easily Japanese the whole way through. Liyue was Chinese the whole way through. Neither Sumeru nor Natlin really look like areas, or Fontaine. None of those really look like... I don't know.
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million mora. Deal?
Deal.
Don't lose that thing.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
I'm still annoyed that she doesn't
Excellent.
actually sell me
Everything is well and
things.
truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
I was all excited to have an exotic shop I could buy exotic things from, and then you talk to her and there's no shop menu. And that just doesn't feel right.
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
Why not? Will making a sound cause something scary to happen?
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Any easy phobias we can use against him or anything?
I made it.
Oh, whoops, I looked into my own past. That's not
Must
right.
be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Okay. I'm not allowed to jump! Ugh. Really? That's all checking that tells me? Oh, well, how about that? Huh. Well, at least we can get a good look at him.
Hi, Reverie. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Well. Whoops, we came back in time to the wrong moment. This was just another Tuesday. Nothing interesting here. Oh. Wow. I guess I should head back and look at that table. takes away my dashing and jumping when I'm in this room for some reason. Oh, I
went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindus was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'll still go.
Felindus. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only.
Meat is usually the harder to come by food.
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
Well, I mean, you could say pineapples are mildly corrosive too, and most citrus fruit, so what? Just because the food bites back a little is no reason not to eat it.
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Well, we've discovered he doesn't like mushrooms. So let's throw mushrooms at him next time. It'll tick him off. Shallow indentation at the bottom. Uh-oh.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
Okay. Classic detective move.
Before I
wrote
met
this
you,
was emotional.
I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that?
Because he's embarrassed by it. And then a moon fell on his lover, and now he's angry at the moon. What? It's as good a guess as any.
The burial place of a fallen moon.
Alright.
Rerir, over here.
Oh, hi, it's you.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedafin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vedifulnir, Dainsleif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Why'd you kick me back here? Well, I'm gonna go exploring this time for real. I washed my feet in your drinking fountain. Ha ha ha! Oh, oops, crap. Well, okay, we didn't get to explore very far. I can't sit on that ledge. I can't see anything out these windows hardly. Let me stand on your window ledge! A chest, you say? Yeah, I have no feel for where this place could be, but it can't really be underground if there's all this light coming in from the windows, can it? That looks like sky. I don't know. I don't see any chests. I don't see any chests at all. Oh well. Let's go look at the mirror.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifulnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifulnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rarier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Battlefield and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with, and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline.
The what? Not the what
grows
bloodline?
ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace? Thelindis?
Are you gonna discover she's part of the Moon bloodline?
It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rarier was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
I guess we go this way this time.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rayhir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Finster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
Shouldn't have said that.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rayhir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasty's are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here.
Oh, really? That's it?
Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Time for the other shoe to drop.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rayhir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rayhir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, he must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
There's any number of ways this could have ended. And we know that it would be in the worst way.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarir's fragment?
Yeah, why did you bring Llama in on this?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know Boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Okay, we're gonna stop here for today. Oh, we went to Thunderclap Reef, did we? Okay, I need to save. Okay.
They've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. They might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us,
I do need to be able to spend my resin tonight too, though, you know.
It won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again. Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
We should really carry some duct tape for Paimon. Okay, so. Okay. I should be able to step. No, stop it! No, hush up.
They might not have seen us yet. Oh, that's... If they spot us, they'll run.
Hush. Okay. I figure I can probably step out of this and come back later, right? Let's find out. I only have 63 resin. I guess it's not that big a deal. Okay, no, we can totally leave. Okay, cool, great, awesome. Yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. I guess we'll do our banner pulls tomorrow as well. Ugh, man. Let me see. No, do the... There we go. I'll take that, and I'll grab this, and...
Incoming!
One long lore dump non-stop. There was a lot on Discord. I didn't get to read through all of it before starting the stream. It was too much stuff! Okay, well that's great. Oh man. But I'm gonna stop here for today. As I said, we'll do the banner pulls tomorrow.
Every novel from you.
I am not excited, but satisfied with what we've done with Noelle.
My publishing house. Pretty normal.
And we went through a whole lot of that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll stop here for today. Alright. So, it was nice of Starry and Vasily to drop by. Great to see you guys. Man. I should probably set something aside, something special for it. Anyway, what I should do is I should take a little nap before I go to work, because I'm still sick. Ugh. Alright. Anyway, that was great. So, until next time, and every time, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.